Hi guys, thank you for joining me on my sports show. This is Daliso. This is the post-match for Liverpool versus Bournemouth in the first game of this Premier League season 2025-2026. The game at Anfield started off very solemnly with a moment of silence, a minute of silence for Diogo Jota and the brother Andre. And you couldn't hear a pin drop. It was beautiful. It was very solemn. The only unfortunate thing was Antoine Semenyo being subjected to horrendous racist abuse. Now, this is, I think, a problem that it's prevalent, but it's not always seen. We see it sometimes in the way some people are targeted. Look at Louis Kelly last year. All that nonsense about him and his attitude stem from somebody of his color having the temerity to have some character. So that thing runs deep through, I think, British society and the football we play. Very unfortunate. I really feel sorry that Semenyo had to hear all that rubbish from a Liverpool fan. And in the end, of course, they wheeled him out because he was in a wheelchair, wheeled him out, got rid of him. And I'm sure they're going to take every measure to make sure he doesn't come back to the stadium. But yeah, what a huge shame that we were subjected to that nonsense, spoiling what literally was the first game of the season. We were all watching, looking forward to coming back to football at last. Right, so that out of the way, Semenyo put in a fantastic performance. Liverpool won 4-2. I think I predicted 3-2 and 3-1. I was flirting between 3-1, 3-2, and it was this close. I think Bournemouth looked like they were going to win it at some point. They went 2-2. The first goal came from Ekitike, who looks like he's going to be a great player. I think Liverpool have bought a player who's going to be scoring plenty of goals. You don't worry about your goal scoring. You've got him. You've got Mo Salah. Gakpo, did his thing. He scored the second goal to get it to 2-0. Then Anslot decided to make some changes. Frimpong came out, and I think the changes made really confused the back four a little bit. It really made them a little bit unstable, but there were holes that just appeared from everywhere. Semenyo with, his first goal of the match, making it 2-1, and the second goal, which was completely shocking, but it was brilliant, tapped it in, great goal. Game goes on, it was looking sort of 50-50, but you were really worried about the vulnerability that Liverpool showed. And it makes me feel better because I predict that they are going to be finishing this league, I think, in third place. The only thing that will stop it is if the referees continue and VAR continue doing them these little favors. Was it Sensei, whatever his name is, straight? It was a handball, wasn't it? It was a straight handball. But if they keep getting favors from VAR and referees, then they might have a chance. But even then, I think they'll meet a lot of teams that are a lot stronger, who will not fold like Bournemouth did in the end. I think Bournemouth just lost concentration, sort of, like in the 88th minute, they could have probably been more defensive, played more on the counter. They didn't. Chiesa, actually, and like the goal Chiesa scored was them clearing the ball. Instead of clearing it out for a corner, they headed it back out, into the playing field, and Chiesa just smashed it in on the volley. It was a beautiful goal. It was very shocking. And, Gaspoedi, it was brilliant, 3-2 to Liverpool. Mo Salah drifted from the right where he sort of was stuck, did quite okay, we didn't see him too much, but when we saw him, of course, he was all right, had a few chances, a few shots on target. But this time, he drifted in, narrow, went almost to the left, and that's where he got the ball with an assist from Endo. But the goal was beautifully placed. Beautiful place, just out of the reach of the goalkeeper to make it 4-2 very late. In fact, it was the 4th minute of added on time. But yeah, 4-2 for Liverpool. Bournemouth could have earned themselves a draw in this match. But yeah, Liverpool get it. I thought they would win it. I thought they would win it, but Bournemouth gave them a run for their money, and they gave us a view into what I think we should expect from this Liverpool team this season. Liverpool are vulnerable. They're vulnerable and they are going to struggle with that back four. Konate didn't look, the first goal Semenyo scored, the way the Bournemouth went behind them, I don't think they've got the strength in depth on, their right wing. Sorry, I'm checking to see which is my right. On their right wing, they don't have the strength in depth. If they make changes, if they make changes like they did tonight, and they're playing a team who are more attacking, like a Chelsea, like all these teams that are really aggressive, they are going to struggle, and I think they'll be drawing more, and they'll probably lose a few more goals than games than they did last season. So yeah, it was a huge sort of view into the Liverpool team, the Liverpool season. I think we've seen, and I'm happy with my prediction that they're not going to be winning the league this year. Honestly, their defense, like the fans have been complaining about their defensive frailties, I think they have got it right, and Liverpool will be struggling more than they did last time. So yeah, that is it. That is my post-match. Liverpool, in the end, were the winners from great performances. They are relying on their great players. Bournemouth acquitted themselves pretty well. Disgraceful scenes when Semenyo was racially abused. Beautiful tribute to Diogo Jota and the brother. And yeah, so that is it. I will see you later. You guys join me. Look out for my video for the rest of the weekend predictions. I'll do Saturday predictions, and I'll do the Man U Arsenal predictions on another video tomorrow evening. Right. Thank you so much for joining me on my sports show, the Lisa Sports Show. Do not forget to like and to subscribe on my YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.